just going to show you the before. I'm going to replace these. They just stick out way too far, and they are riveted on. So here we go. Now you can see why they got to have them. So I'm going to cut this rascal off right here. So inside that weld, or just outside that weld, you can see the weld here. Just outside that weld is where I cut, because inside there's a little flange right here. I'm not sure exactly what the purpose was of that. Maybe a stiffener of some kind, or maybe a mounting for a different market or something. I don't know. But I went right around that area. I got to an area I couldn't really get to because of the rotation of the blade and worrying about hitting the exposed steel of the bumper. So I just beat on it a little bit, got it bent away so that I could attack it from the inside, and then I'm left with that nice, pretty smooth, much more, or I guess much more reduced extension. It looks like it's reduced at about 3 inches. And then I just took the sander to it and made a nice transition. Alright, this is the rivet set I'm using. It's a Matco. I don't remember where I got it. I think I got it from my dad, but I can't remember. Anyway, comes with an installer, and then there's 4 different sizes here that I'm using. I looked at the Chrysler first because it's 5mm, but it was too small for the openings, and then I measured the original ones, and it looks like the 6.6mm Huck part number 205302 look like the right size, so that's what I'm going to use. Well, kind of hard to do one-handed because you gotta line up the hole. Alright, so they're both in there. Push it in as tight as you can. I don't know if I can get a shot in there or not, or if it shows up, but they look just like the OEM. And so there's the after compared to the old ones. I mean, you can see it's a significant difference. So that's the part number I bought from Extreme Terrain. I think they were like $35 for both. They look pretty good, but one of my, maybe you can't see it on video, but one of my only complaints about them is they're not as black as the original ones. So they look good. It looks fine from the front. Certainly looks way less obtrusive. If a guy wants to do this, you're going to need a cutoff wheel or a good hacksaw if you want to cut those pieces of steel off. They're not super thick, but it'd be difficult if you're doing it by hand and you weren't using a angle grinder or maybe even a sawzall with a metal cutting blade. Or you could take the whole bumper apart But the cutoff wheel on the 4.5 inch angle grinder worked real good. The other thing is, as far as the rivets go, I don't think you really need the plastic rivet gun in order to do it. It certainly made it easy for me because I already had it. I didn't have to buy anything, or the rivets even. But I think you could probably find some panhead screws and either leave them stainless or galvanized. I don't think I'd leave them galvanized, but you could leave them stainless, or paint them. Maybe you could even find online. You could find some that are anodized or painted, or you could paint them yourself or whatever. Just put some machine screws through there with the nylock on the back, and I think it would be just fine. In fact, if I hadn't had the rivet gun, that's probably what I would have done, or got some heavy-duty painted pop rivets or something. But anyways, it's pretty good. Let me know if you have any questions or if you know a better way to do it.